AUM is around 416,000 crores and my profit after tax is around 4,500 crores, which has implied a growth rate of around 19%. And yet, my share price has fallen this quarter. Isn't this a thing of shock? This is the status of Bajaj Finance performance in the recent quarter, and here we are going to decode about why is this happening and why it is important to further check upon the long-term strategy before actually taking a decision of selling your stock just because its share price fell by a few percentage points. From consumer commercial lending to wealth management insurance services, Bajaj is a part of Bajaj Finance, the group, and today we'll just further find out what exactly is their plan. So just to decode, they have kept emphasizing in their management commentary that the credit costs have risen. They had promised around 1.75%, but it has come to 2.33%. And let's dive into that further. What exactly is a credit cost? So that's basically how much provision you're going to record against any possible default, right? For example, there might be bad debts, there might be some doubtful debts. We are recording a provision for that. We are, keeping some cash buffer at the side to be able to compensate whenever the loss happens, whenever the customer defaults on a particular loan or any financing item that we have provided to them. As a result of this, the ECL has risen by around 359 crores. The credit costs have risen around 359 crores. And this is with account of the 12 months performance of the loans that they have given, and at the same time even the flow forward rates. That means they have found out the probabilities of how likely is that the defaulty loans will go into credit impaired category. That is a category where your loans are basically on a toss, or how likely is that credit impaired category or the defaulty loans are coming back to the recovery category, all of that after making all of that analysis and so on. That's basically forward looking approach. They have recently also lost on fee income, and that's particularly pertaining to them bringing themselves out of the partnership which they had with DBS and RBL, and that was related to them providing co-branded credit cards to customers. And they particularly did that because of the recent RBI legislation where they are restricted only to provide all of the services except the collection. And that means that they do not have direct control over the customers, and they can't really get to know who exactly is the customer and any sensitive details out there. So that is of course to protect the consumer, but the problem here is they can't get to know who exactly which category they are supposed to target and so on. At the same time, they have also improvised their employee model. That is, they have incorporated all of the outsourced employees into full employment, permanent employment, and that's particularly to be able to train them properly, have more control over the organization, and get to know more about where things can go wrong and how to improvise for the long term. So if you found this useful, please do like and share and follow for more. Okay, bye.